of Game of Thrones for like, what, fucking 2 years now, right? Fuck, dudes. All right. Yo, 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 welcome everybody, welcome. Holy shit. Holy shit. So Jake is super fucking pissed about Bran. Jesus Christ. All right. Let's get little shit out of the way and not that little shit. Justice for Baelish. Yo, he got his justice. Baelish got every fucking thing he deserved, let me tell you. All right. Jesus Christ. That moment, oh my God. That was amazing. Fuck Baelish. Dude, right? Fuck that guy. He got everything he deserved. Every single little thing that he deserved. Okay. So, maybe it really is all cocks in the end. I'm so glad he was that dude. I know. Okay, so we're gonna start off with fucking. Oh shit! So much happened in this episode. The last 20 minutes of this episode, the extra 20 minutes of this episode, literally made the whole fucking episode because I was on the edge of my seat up until about like that 10 o'clock hour hit, and I was like, audibly like expounding emotion the minute 10 o'clock hit. All right, let's start with the beginning. We'll go through the little stuff to begin with, and then we'll get to the big stuff. So everybody arrives at King's Landing. Who's gonna die? Fucking Jaime. For a minute I was like, fuck Jaime. Okay. So the Unsullied, everybody, right, dude, right? Everybody shows up at, everybody shows up at King's Landing, and, you know, the Unsullied are there, and, you know, Daenerys is there, and everybody, and oh, man. So, all right, so tensions immediately rise right there, right? Like, everybody's super fucking stressed out. Right? You were going to be torn for like, Jesus Christ, what was about to happen? Okay, so everybody arrives. Daenerys rolls up in her fucking, you know, DMW, her dragon motherfucking dude, which was baller as shit, but also fucking ridiculous as shit. So Daenerys rolls up in her dragon, fashionably late, mind you, pulling a Taylor Swift type move. So she shows up, rides up in her dragon, and so the Euron Greyjoy thing got to me. I totally thought, I know, Clegg and Bull, I totally thought that was going to be a thing too. I'm kind of glad it wasn't though, because like that needs to basically be a big thing. Like that needs to be a production, because that battle can't just be like, oh, haha, plah, you're dead. Like that has to be a fucking like full on knockout, drag out fight. Like it actually has to be. So Euron Greyjoy, he starts flipping out the whole sit down, be humble shit. And I thought that was fucking hilarious, where she was like, sit down or fucking leave. And at first I thought he was being a coward, but I guess it was all a ruse, so to speak, for him to go get this fucking army that I guess we've never really heard of. So like whatever on that, I thought that was pretty interesting. That kind of pissed me off, the whole elephant army thing, like that she's gonna go get, because like much like the Sullied, much like the Unsullied, much like the Dothraki and the Greyjoys, there always seems to be like some magical army hiding in a fucking place. You can watch it via HBO Go for free, or if you have HBO Go service. Other than that, I have no clue. Yeah, Lord of the Rings and shit, and same thing with like 300. So I don't know. I didn't like that. So that whole army thing, that kind of pissed me off. But so Euron Greyjoy is going off to take care of that. He still has Yara. We know that she still has his sisters, and Theon grows some balls. And then ironically, the fact that he did not have balls is what saved him. So he, yeah, no, it was the 300, and he marches his armies with beasts from 1,000 lands. And yeah, foreign army will turn the people against her. Absolutely. I think, that's going to fuck up Cersei as well. And yeah, so Euron Greyjoy is there. So Theon finally stands up to, the rest of his people, and he's like, no, for fucking ER, which I thought was kind of weird. It kind of, that was an ebb and flow type thing for me. I was kind of like, cool on Theon, but like, what are you gonna do? There's like 8 of you, and as it turns out, motherfucker isn't even there. Right, she is, and that absolutely, Starry, you make a really good point that Cersei is just so prideful that she just keeps throwing money at a problem, essentially. She just keeps throwing money thinking, oh, I know, I'll just keep buying armies, but what are 20,000 people going to do against, Daenerys's 80,000 people, and then the 100,000s of people floating from the wall, which now have broken down, which we will get to last, because holy shit. All right. So yeah, so Theon grows some balls. That was pretty crazy. When Sam comes into the room to meet Bran, and he was like, "Oh, hi, Sam." He was like, "Oh, I didn't think you remember me." He's like, "I remember everything." And Sam was like, "Haha, yeah." That was it's basically what everybody does every time Bran talks. He's like, "Yeah, totally, dude. Whatever you just say, man." Like, Bran is an absolute insane person, and I fucking love it. So now, I would like to invite Jake in to talk about his favorite character and that character's fate. Jake, would you like to come in and chat about your boy, Lord Baelish? Yes, I have seen the YouTube video of his emotions. It's super fucking funny. So
okay, we got some problems here.
S plus B equals shade. So Jake, let's talk about Lord Baelish, otherwise known as Littlefinger. R.I.P.
My boy Peter.
Peter Baelish. So Sansa and Arya were playing the turn, pretending to fight sister game.
Yeah,
oh,
that
man,
was a great
that fucking moment.
That
fucking moment. But it was such a great moment, right?
Well, no, okay. I actually, besides the scene before when the two of them are talking,
yeah,
that scene was like, oh shit, she's gonna do something. She's gonna turn on Arya. That scene didn't play out like I thought it would. I actually
totally were like, she's going for it.
I didn't think she was gonna kill Arya. I thought she was gonna like run Arya out. Kind of thing. Didn't think she'd kill her.
Yep, they absolutely did.
I thought Littlefinger makes it to the last season and Arya kills him next season.
No, but that was so... Oh, my God. Just when Sansa was sitting there and Arya's like, you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
She's like, you've been charged with murder and treason of the highest order. How do you plead, Lord Baelish? And he was like, what?
Yeah, at that point, I threw my TV across the room and just lit it on fire.
Dude, I literally was like, oh, shit! What the fuck? Okay, so we thought Lord Littlefinger was on Arya's list. He was not on Arya's list.
Yeah.
We looked it up maybe last episode or the one before that, or before that. I think it was the one with you, Jake. We looked it up. Who was on the episode. Yeah, so we looked it up. And he was not on the list. We thought he would have been, but Arya never knew him to do anything bad because she didn't know that he was the one.
Kind of a dick.
You do not.
Right. She didn't know that he was the one who did anything actually bad because he had done it all secret. But Bran, obviously now being the three-eyed raven, saw everything.
Okay, fuck Bran.
But anyways, so the fact when they just start laying fact after fact after fact, and I was like, oh shit, she came with receipts, motherfucker. Holy shit, she was ready.
I was like, yo, Baelish does everything perfect, and then Bran shows up. He's like, yo, bitches,
he's like, I don't know if you know this, but guess what this motherfucker's been doing? Let me school you on everything that guy's been doing.
Motherfucking just Bran does nothing for 7 seasons,
and then shows up and
like,
fucks everything
I'm
up.
magic.
I
Which
see
I'm
y'all,
worried-
bitches.
I'm worried that they're gonna like ex machina him for everything now.
I don't think he's gonna last much longer.
You think he dies?
Because I think
I hope the
the
dragon-
White King and
I
him
wanna
are
see the
gonna
dragon.
square off.
Mm.
I don't think the White King can kill him because if the theory holds true, Bran is in fact the White King,
The Night King, yeah.
and
that
he,
theory,
or the Night
that theory
King,
was
and he can't
flippy.
do anything.
Yeah, that
It's-
theory was.
It's got some weight to it.
It has, and if you
Bran
look
is
at
the
them,
Night
like, they
King. I
look
absolutely
similar.
back it. They do. I absolutely
Yeah.
back it. I totally think he is the Night King in the future, and Bran is the past. Yep, absolutely. So,
Wait,
oh man,
Bran is the past. I think Bran, like, okay, I guess, yeah.
Well, I guess yeah. So it'd be Bran.
Well,
the Night
technically-
King is from the past.
Yeah, and Bran
the
is
future.
the future.
Right. I don't.
It's some timey-wimey
Wibbly wobbly,
mumbo-jumbo.
timey
Yeah,
wimey.
wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, yeah.
If that even holds out to be true, we don't even know. So okay, so Littlefinger finally got everything he deserved, whether he got it too early
He
or not,
deserved the Iron
Jake.
Throne. He deserved the Iron
No
Throne.
way, dude. He fucking deserved everything he got. He betrayed everybody,
Exactly, which is why he was winning the game.
right? Because he was winning the game. But
He was the only one playing by the rules.
he got sloppy, though. He got sloppy towards the end, and I think that's what got him. Because
I think he
Sansa's
got-
been paying attention.
Okay, he got sloppy because one of the characters has magic.
No, outside of that, Arya caught on the whole time. Like it
Yeah, well,
wasn't
Arya
just
knew he
Bran.
was up
Arya
to
figured
something.
it. Arya
Yeah.
showed up, figured it out. She read the note. She thought
Yeah.
she knew exactly the whole. I'm gonna ask you questions, and I can tell if you're lying. She
Yeah.
fucking knows it that Baelish was lying and what he was up to. She knew it right off the bat.
His sloppiest moment was going in this episode, going to Sansa and like trying to whisper in her ear, be like, "Yo, we got to get rid of your sister."
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
that was the sloppy
Yep,
moment. That was
that's
the
what I
moment
think.
where
Yep.
he pushed his luck. He really pushed his luck.
I think that's exactly what solidified Sansa's thought in her head that Littlefinger's up to no good. Rorgar, by the way,
Yeah.
thanks for that follow. Yeah, and so absolutely. So that was her tipping point where she was like, "All right, I know exactly," because she knows Arya. She knows that
Yeah.
Arya doesn't want the fucking throne at
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
Arya's
that's
never
not what
wanted
Arya
that. It's her
ever
fucking
wanted.
sister.
Yeah.
She knows that.
Exactly.
And as soon as Arya said everything she said, she was like, "No, who was the person who really would want that? That was fucking Lord Baelish. And what has he been doing to do this?"
Yeah. That
What was
his-
the line? I'm slow to learn, but I do learn. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a slow learner, but I always have been. But I
Yes.
get there eventually, kind of thing. Yeah.
But I get there eventually. Yep. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right, so yeah, so Littlefinger, fucking Sam. So finally, the two
Fucking
people
Sam.
that know the two pieces of information finally get together, and they're like, "Oh, his name is really John Sand," and he's like, "No, actually, his name is really whatever the fuck his name was." 'cause I
Aegon
couldn't-
Targaryen.
Aegar Targaryen. Yep. So his
It's
name is-
Aegon, like the Aegon, like the first one, like the main one.
like
It's what
the
it
main
sounded
one?
like she said.
I could not hear it, and I wanted to like go back and do it again, but I absolutely I was like, no, I gotta go through this episode. So
I believe she said Aegon. Also, can we talk about how apparently Sam does listen to his wife, lady?
yes. So
Apparently
yeah,
he
I
was
know.
listening.
Well, I mean, in all
Apparently-
fairness, they and then he had sex with his aunt. This is
Yeah,
true.
well.
Bone City, USA, starring Jon and Daenerys,
Absolutely.
which was obvious, but
Yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in all fairness, they sat just him and her in a cart for however long it took them to travel. Obviously,
Yeah.
not 10 minutes.
About
This
4
one happened
seconds.
No, this one happened in 2 episodes,
Oh, okay,
where everyone
cool.
else can do it within 1 episode. So Sam's kind of slow.
It's,
but
so
in all
Sam's a little
fairness,
chubby though, so
But
he's
in
a
all
little
fairness,
chubby.
he's also dragging along a toddler. Like
a
there is
toddler,
that.
yeah.
It does
Yes.
take me a few extra minutes when I need to bring Juniper somewhere. But anyway, so she finally, she lets him know, oh, hey, by the way, this thing happened, and he learns.
Yeah.
And then, so we finally get the revelation that Jon Snow is, in fact, Aegar Targaryen, the real heir to the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
And, so there's that. And then immediately after saying that, Jon and Daenerys, Bone City and fucking Tyrion, man. Fucking
looked jealous.
He looked, that broke his
looked
heart. Absolutely broke
jealous.
his heart. Yes, because Tyrion loves Daenerys. And this is just another moment where
I
he
never got
just
that
got shit
vibe,
on.
I never got the vibe that he was like yo, let's pork. Like I never got that vibe from him.
Last season, when they were finally making the thing, her and him are sitting. So this is like the season right after, or the last episode of the season.
Okay.
Her and him are about to leave Marine, and he makes a big statement about how he's devoted to her, and I think that was the way he says everything was kind of his implication of love. I think that was his declaration of love to her, and she says something to the effect of like, I don't need a king, I need an advisor right now. That was kind of like her way of friend zoning him.
Yeah.
I know all these dudes want her, and she goes with her nephew, right?
Yeah.
But I think that was her way of being like, yeah, I don't like you that way. So I think that was that.
Yeah. I'm okay. So, John Aegon, whatever we're gonna call him now, is the rightful heir to the throne.
Right.
Does this become a point of conflict?
No.
Of actual you don't think
No.
she said, because she is not the heir, like she thinks that she's the heir to the throne, but she's not. Her claim to the throne is now no longer legitimate.
But Jon Snow, first off, now that they are boning, doing the dirty incestuous bone, it doesn't matter. Jon Snow bent the knee to her. He'll bequeath the throne. I mean, if they get married, they're both king and queen anyways, so what the fuck does it matter? But Jon's not the person. Yeah, but Jon's not the person to be like, oh yeah, but I'm the heir to the throne. He doesn't give a fucking shit. He doesn't care about that shit at all. He's gonna find out who his namesake is. And he's gonna be like, yeah, well, whatever. You're still queen in my eyes, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
Like he's proved that time again. When Cersei gave him the opportunity to basically stand back and stay back from the whole thing, he was like, no, I've bent I'm completely loyal to Daenerys. But
you don't think that changes when he learns he is the rightful king of Westeros? You don't think that no?
Not at all. Jon Snow doesn't care about that. And he made a very specific point of saying, I'm a man of my word whenever I can be. I stick to my word. I'm loyal. Like, that was his big point. He's already said he is loyal to Daenerys, and I don't think it'll matter that he's the rightful heir, because I think all that's going to happen, he's just going to be like, yeah, it's us. Let's just ruin it together.
But when he first meets Daenerys, he says a king doesn't bend the knee. If he is the rightful king of Westeros, do you not think in his mind that says all of these other vows are
no? Because that's not who Jon is. Jon's not that guy. He doesn't care about titles. He never has. He says it for 7 fucking seasons.
Peter Baelish.
Peter Baelish would be like, no, fuck you, I'm king.
Fuck you, I'm king.
You, bro, I'm king. But now he's going to have a tough time talking. Because Arya fucked his shit up.
Yeah.
Dude, she was just like, swap, and walked away like, next. Who's next, motherfucker? Who is next?
I really wanted some like poetic justice of her. Like, if he's gonna kill it, use the little dagger that started all this problem.
And she did.
Did she? I thought she used her needle.
Draconic, thanks for that follow. No, she used his dagger.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, you gotta at least have some like poetic justice.
Yes, absolutely. So, all right.
Are we gonna skip to the end?
Here we go. This is the ending. This is the big part. So, Blue Eyes White Dragon. White lightning attack, motherfucking! We knew it was gonna happen as soon as I saw them. As soon as the wall showed up, I was like, "Here we go." Yeah. I was like, "The fucking dragon, here it comes, and it's gonna tear down this fucking wall like Reagan in Berlin right now."
Yeah.
Holy shit! And the dragon came screaming over, and he was like, "Yo, fuck your wall!" Pow! And that shit came tumbling down.
I have a question with that. How versed are you in like the actual Game of Thrones lore?
I can stand up a little bit, but not fantastic. But go on, let's see what.
The wall is supposed to be built with magic, and the only way to bring down the wall is with the horn of Bran the Builder, the guy who built the wall. He made a magic horn that could make it all collapse. I was under the impression that was the only way to make the wall fall. And then Magic Dragon just comes up and fucks it up.
Fuck your couch. I would assume. 2 things. One, I don't recall them ever bringing that up in the actual show.
In the show, because that's a book thing. That is very much a book thing.
Right. And I think the assumption is that Undead Dragon probably trumps that horn.
Undead Dragon just sort of trumps winning. You know, dragons are impervious to magic and literally everything.
Well, as we know, Blue Eyes White Dragon is the most powerful dragon in all of the Shadow Realm. So, and Blue Eyes White Dragon literally just fucking sent the entire wall to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Blue Eyes White Dragon and the Night King. That was the Night King. The Horner of fucking Dragon. Right.
You mean Bran? You mean Bran?
Yep, Bran the Night King. Future Bran.
Future
comes
Bran.
riding in.
Future past Bran.
So here's okay. Wait, I have a question. Let's go back to something. I want to completely change subjects.
Flip it.
The very beginning of the episode, when and fucking Jaime. We got to talk about Jaime Lannister, anyways. The very beginning of the episode, Tyrion rolls up, and he sees Prod. What's his name? Podrick. So he sees Brienne's squire.
Podrick.
So he sees him, and did he not say like, "Oh, and here we are," and looks like we're on the opposite side, with the implication that Brienne was on the wrong side, when in fact she's actually on his side? Like,
I don't think
I got kind of confused in the beginning. I was like, "Wait, what? Like, why are you saying that Brienne and Podrick are?"
I thought he was talking to Bronn. Was he not talking to Bronn?
He said to Pod first, and he was like, "Oh," and then Bronn showed up and was like, "All right, you can suck his magic cock later."
Yeah, I don't know.
But I thought he said to Podrick, "Oh well, look at you here," and on the and on the opposite side or something.
I guess because he and Brienne were standing with the Lannisters, he thought they like turned or something. I don't know. Yeah, because
Criminal thanks for that follow. Yeah, well, it kind of confused me, but then Brienne was on their side of like the arbitration thing, so I was like, oh, okay, maybe I just heard it incorrectly. Yeah, but like I want to go back and watch because it was kind of weird because I was like, no, Tyrion, Podrick's on your side. He's with Brienne, who's with Sansa.
Do you have any idea like roundabout what time that happened in the episode?
It was like one of the very first things. It's as soon as Tyrion, as soon as you see Tyrion walk up and you see Podrick, and then Bronn comes in. So I mean, it couldn't have been anything more than 10 minutes in because it was right off the bat. But yeah, so and then Bronn. But I love the looks. Brienne is like, "Oh, Jaime. Oh shit, the Hound. Oh shit, like all these people are here that I have attempted to kill on multiple occasions." Yo, Frodo, see you later. Enjoy Twin Peaks, my friend.
Okay.
So Jaime Lannister. Jaime is like, what the fuck is going on with you people? Zombies, motherfuckers, zombies. Did you not see that? And everyone else is like, yeah, but we could be all sneaky. And he was like, you fucking idiots, there are zombies roaming around the world and you're bitching about other people. Fucking zombies. He's like, am I taking crazy pills? So Jaime, oh my God, when he was like, so that's twice, by the way, that Cersei, but zombies. Twice Cersei had the opportunity to kill a brother and didn't. And I thought that was really interesting. I thought for sure she was going to kill Jaime only because why would she bitch out twice, or pussy out twice? Twice she had the opportunity. I don't know. That kind of threw me for a loop. This is the turning point. I called it. I've been calling it for 6 episodes. Jaime's going to have a turning point where he's going to be like, yo, no. Like, this is it. I can't do it. Like, you've gone over the edge, and this is it. So this is the deep end for Jaime. He's out.
This is where he joins Jon Snow. Yeah.
Right. Wouldn't it be nuts if she killed Jaime and not Tyrion? I thought for a second he was going to. And when Jaime was out on the horse in the end, I thought for sure the mountain or the mountain was going to be right behind him. I was like, here we go. Because he put on the glove and I thought he was going to turn around and the mountain was going to be standing there. Yeah. When he made the child, that was like his moment. I think that's his clarity thing because now he's like, no, like, you're trying to protect the child, but what good is that, if fucking zombies come and roll over everybody? Like, what kingdom are we gonna have left? Like, he's now a rational one in this one, right? So like, that was it. That was his moment where he was like, no, you're not actually thinking of our family. You're only thinking of herself, because she is. At this point, she is driven strictly by revenge, not a need for survival. She is driven strictly for revenge, and she made that very clear to Tyrion.
Yeah.
Very
and
clear.
I watched your scene in question. Tyrion is not speaking to Podrick. He's speaking about himself. He's saying that he's on the wrong side.
Oh,
he's saying
gotcha.
he's the traitor, not Podrick.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense. I must have missed the reference to himself. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It was just the way Podrick responds. It's Tyrion's talking about himself, not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
then
Jaime's
Brienne and he's that's it. He's tipped over. Yeah. I don't think. So he's gonna ride his army and help out everybody, and he's gonna be like, okay, like I think he's even gonna say to them, he's gonna be like, look. Cersei's gone crazy, but I see the bigger picture. I'm here to help.
Yeah.
And then Cersei's...
Now, will he take the army, though? Like,
yes.
it looked like he was going by himself. It did not look like he was taking the army. I think Cersei does not let him take the army, and he goes by himself.
I think he's going to have a group of people with him, and Bronn is going to be one of those people.
Yeah,
because even though Bronn's like, I'm just out to protect myself, I'm looking out for myself, he knows when the right thing to do, when the right thing to happen is, and he's going to be one of those guys, and it's going to be him and a small garrison are going to go, and they're going to attempt to back up Jon and Dany, aunt and uncle.
Speaking of small garrisons, the mountains like mini army with the matching outfits.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I was like, who are these people? What are they doing? And why are they all dressed like the dead guy?
Yes, I thought that was pretty funny too.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they're the Golden Guard, the ones that follow the Lannister family around. Yeah. Jaime used to be the head of the Golden Guard, and now he's the head of the whole army. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, because Clegane Bowl, you're absolutely right, Marquez, because Clegane Bowl has to happen. But that's not going to happen now. It's going to happen later, and it's going to be a big fucking fight. So Brienne
I think he kills him with fire.
Yes, absolutely, because it's just justice, or they both die in a fire. So we have Brienne meets up with the Hound. I thought you were dead. Not yet. Which I fucking loved that. And then, Arya's still alive, and she'll cut down anyone who's going to stand in her way. Won't be me.
Tried it.
Yep, he's gonna be like, I ain't gonna be that guy. Sorry. Yeah. I thought it was fucking brilliant. Oh my god, just the look on Jaime's face was at every moment this episode, every face that Jaime made was just like, yeah, Jaime, your sister's a fucking nutter. Get gone, man. Get gone now.
Like, you stuck your dick in crazy. Run.
Right. Like, you are attached to this. Like, this is what you were endorsing right now. Take off your fucking MAGA hat. You have gone crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the big parts of the episode. The dragon obviously being the culminating, this is it. So, I mean, episode 1 of season 8 has got to be the War of the Dead. Like, as simple as that. And I feel like...
How many episodes is it? Is it 5?
5. 5 2-hour plus episodes. Each episode is going to be movie length.
I'm trying to think that I think episode 1 sets everything.
Yep. Episode 1's going to be the start of the wall breaking down again. They're going to recap that.
Episode 1 sets them marching, gets everybody at Winterfell, gets the army together. Episode 2 is the fight.
Yep.
Episode 3 is the end of the fight, killing the Night King, all that kind of jazz.
Yep. I think episode 2 and 3, at the end of 2, the start of 3, I think you're going to see Cersei's army start to turn on Daenerys' army in the middle of the battle. Because that's such an obvious thing. Took 7 seasons, yes. Winter finally came.
I'm under the impression Cersei is not sending any forces. So I think is end of 2, beginning of 3 is when the War with the Dead ends. That gets wrapped up.
Yep.
It's sometime during that same time frame. Cersei sends her golden whatever they're called marching north. 3 and 4 is when that episode happens. 4 or 5 is when they march to King's Landing and wrap everything up.
Yeah, so 5 would be, I would say halfway through 5 will be the end of the war between humans, and that's when we're going to see the final people who are still living take the throne, whether it be Jon and Dany, or just Dany, or just Jon, or Arya, or Bran,
none of them, or literally
none of them. Lord Baelish comes back from the dead, and
Lord Baelish comes back as the new Night King.
I just want to point out this line Mark West wrote in chat. Took 7 seasons, but winter finally came. Talking about Jon Snow. LOL. Fucking brilliant. So, wow, I can't believe now we have to wait. So apparently season 8 is to debut in 2019. What?
Really?
Yeah, so we'll be halfway to Destiny 3 by the time season 8 debuts. The next book comes out at the end of 2018, which will cover roughly most of what has happened in this series, most of what happened in this season, and some things that have happened. Because in the books, they didn't they didn't cover the war. Like they haven't breached the wall in the books that I remember, but I could be wrong. Just read a tweet that said, I mean, Varys was a backstabbing bitch, so of course Viserion would fuck his fam too, right? What?
Casey Bloys, HBO's head of programming, in June said that fans have to go 18 months without Dragons and Direwolves. The episodes could drop at the end of 2018 or sometime in 2019.
Yeah, it'll be 2019 then.
Yeah.
All right. 2019. We 2019, boys.
Yeah, boys.
Right. I see it. I get it. Yeah, because Viserion, who the dragon was named after, is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That dragon.
How many dragons live? How many dragons live?
I'm gonna say
2,
one.
3, or none?
Just one. Drogon.
You think
Drogon is
gonna
be alive. Yeah. The other one's gonna die. Drogon's gonna be the only one left. Drogon has to live only because so Drogon has to live only because that is the legacy of the Targaryens. It's not Jon, it's not Daenerys. So I think Dany dies.
Do you think if Daenerys dies, do you think if one dies, they both die?
I don't think so. I don't think so because Jon Snow. So Mark West, we kind of covered it, but the end of last season, Tyrion professed his love for Daenerys and basically asked to be at her side as a king, and that's when she handed him the king of or the knight's hand or the king's hand thing, and was like, I don't need a king, I need an advisor. So that was kind of her friend zoning him. So that's why he's jealous. He loves Daenerys, and in his mind, Daenerys is just running after, pretty boy heroes. Because he made that comment, an episode ago, 2 episodes ago, about, heroes and stuff like that and how she loves them. And she was like, well, you're not a hero. So that was his moment. I don't think that's going to necessarily come back to fuck anyone over.
No. Yeah.
But I think that right there was our signal that Tyrion is going to die protecting Daenerys. Because he is the type of person to absolutely do that. And that was his moment, because he's never been the type of guy to do that, to lay down on the wire so that the other guys could get through, to quote Captain America. He's gonna finally take that step and protect her, and that's my 2 cents on that thought.
Okay, Starry just tweeted a thing at me. Tormund better somehow survive that, because him and Brienne still need to make monster babies. They conquer the world.
That's right. They still need to make
hairy little whatever you call them. Yeah.
Forms of vetting, like the Night's Watching. Yeah. So Yeah, and I think that's kind of the point, but I think he's still kind of jealous. So like, yeah, he's talking about lines of secession, but I really, which would stop a potential democracy. Baby. Yeah, I mean, yes, but I don't think that's why he was sad. I absolutely think it was just pure. He's in love with Daenerys.
I don't think anybody in this world cares about a democracy. I don't think anybody gives a shit about that.
Right, and the whole, the idea of following whatever, the rules of who gets to be king and queen. That's not going to matter anymore. But So Jorah's all gonna be all pissed off. Tyrion's all pissed off. Fucking like no-name assassin dude that's still halfway across the world is gonna be like, dude, come on, man, we already boned. Or did they? No, they totally did. I think.
I think they should. I don't even know anymore, honestly.
Yeah, because there was that scene where she gets out of the tub naked and he's there. I think that they had sex, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he took her to Bone City as well.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's the only time anybody gets there not so fast. The only travel people get not so fast. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, yeah, I could see Tyrion, because I mean, the thing is like, he's seen how the chain of succession goes. Bone City is a great place to be. I hope to be there one day again. But
I live in the city of bones.
City of bones.
Just all dead people. Just all dead people.
They're about to. Yeah, absolutely. So I think there was a lot of emotion in Tyrion right then, because I think he sees that as a king and queen, that's going to be that, but that he could also be like, this is going to be bad, because it could. Yeah. It could absolutely be bad outside of jealousy, outside of the future. If Daenerys wins right now, them being together is bad. It's going to cause a lot of trouble. And so what else? So Jaime and Brienne, so Brienne, Tormund needs to live. He's going to live. He doesn't die just randomly in the wall collapsing. He's going to die more gloriously than that. But I do absolutely want Brienne and Tormund to live, but man, I still got a little piece in my heart for Brienne and Jaime.
Yeah, but Jaime doesn't make it through this show. Like, Jaime does not survive this show.
But, like, could you imagine Jaime, like, giving up everything? Like, killing Cersei and giving up everything and running off into the sunset on the back of Brienne's horse?
Yeah.
Me too, Mark West. I still fucking think Cersei's full of shit about her pregnancy. But the only thing that made me think otherwise is the fact that she said something about it in front of Tyrion, unless that's part of the plan. Which kinda, I feel like maybe, like, she's making Tyrion believe that she's weak and vulnerable, or that, like, her agreeing to everything as she did in the end was because she's trying to protect her baby, and that's what gets him to be like, no, Cersei's good because she has a soft spot for her children. But I kind of, in the back of my mind, I'm still kind of like, bitch, you ain't. Like, I absolutely believe that wholeheartedly. But yeah, so, I agree. A little bit of me agrees with that. I'm very torn because I want to not believe, but like at the same time, if she was actually pregnant, I could see it.
What's her prophecy? Remember the prophecy she got that all her kids are going to die?
All the kids are going to die and she's going to die at the hand of her brother, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the actual? Hold on,
like, isn't there an age? I know she's got to be in her late 40s to early 50s. Like, there is no way she is not that, like, anything under 35. Like, no way. Which, yeah, you can still have babies in your 40s. Like, I know a woman who had a baby at 45. So, like, yes. But she's had, 5 now? Like, there's no way that she is still having a child after being as old as she is and having as many children as she is in this world and drinking as heavily as she does. I mean, that woman drinks, 8 bottles of wine a day? Like, there's no way that anything on the inside is still in working order.
It said she's, the prophecy is that she'd only have 3 kids. She had 3 kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Joffrey, they're all dead.
Joffrey, Tommen, and the girl.
And Marcella, yeah.
Yep.
So I don't.
All right.
I don't know how legit that is.
But yeah, so there's that. What else was good? I think that was it. That was the majority of everything we covered. I would like to say predictions for next episode, but man, ain't gonna be any of those.
Yeah, we'll give you those predictions in about 2.5 years.
Yeah, I'll see you in 2 years, 2019, when we start talking about what's happened and what's gonna happen. But
All right, predictions for the year 2019. Go.
all right,
All right,
Everybody
will the
Dies
world still
episode 1.
exist?
Yeah, right. Will the world still exist? Maybe
Maybe.
not.
Yeah.
Right.
Nuclear apocalypse maybe by then. So
Maybe.
we may
We'll
never see
see.
the end. We may never know how this all ends.
Yeah, and Mike
Read the
Pence
book.
is president. Fuck, I hope not. Shit. Conspiracy theory themes every single Sunday night. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
need
gonna have to figure out
Sunday
another
night time slot.
We're
All
gonna
right.
have to figure out another show.
Here's what happens. You and I watch random shows on Netflix and review them. First up will be The Good Place, starting next Sunday.
Yes, season 2 comes out in a couple weeks.
Yeah. All right. Seriously, you and I watch the weekly episodes of popular TV shows. Review them on Sundays.
Hey, we have the entire DC series to do. So
We have all
Flash,
the DCs.
Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow.
Yeah. Gotham
And
is still
now we
showing.
have all those new Marvel shows coming out. We have Gifted. We have the Immortals or the Inhumans.
Inhumans.
Yeah, so we have
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still a show.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Gotham is a show.
Yo, what's up, Vault-Tec boy? Of course I remember.
I
you.
mean,
Yeah, it's
you're
gonna
get
be
the
crazy.
Michael and Jake show every week.
All right, done and done.
Michael and Jake review television.
But until then, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me during these past 7 episodes of our Game of Thrones chat. Much appreciated. Thanks a lot for hanging out, and I will see you guys all tomorrow when we start playing Destiny 2 on PC, and it's going to be a fucking blast. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and keep an eye on Twitter, and we'll chat about what the next series of shows, the next series of talk shows will be, whether it be all of the comic book shows, movies, or something. You'll see something. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye.